Hello friends, my name is Praman Mitra, and today we'll be discussing about the statistical programming language, a software called RStudio. Now RStudio has been around for quite some time and is comparable to the software, to the much known software or paid softwares like SPSS or SAS. And just to let you know that since R is an open source software, which essentially means that it's free to be downloaded. You can use this software, this application to do statistical programming, and you are free to distribute the license. You are free to sort of contribute to the software. And unlike SAS, which is a completely proprietary software, R is an application that is, the development of which is contributed by many eminent scientists, programmers, and statisticians. So, without much ado, let's get down to the basics. So, what I'll do is I'll just quickly tell you that what are we seeing here on the screen. So, this is an R Studio, and R Studio is another application which integrates with R. So, it's just a front end or a GUI which sort of integrates with the R software, and R is this particular application. So this is the application which R Studio integrates with, and you can type in commands over here. You can type in commands over here, but then again, the kind of interface and flexibility that you see on R Studio is better than that in R. So on my computer, you can see that the latest version of R has been installed, and it's a 64-bit installation. Let me just quickly close this, and I'll just go to tools and global options, and you can see that this is my C drive where the base R has been installed, and we have many other editing features available over here. This is how you can make your R Studio window appear, particularly the appearance and the aesthetics of the programming. You have the pane layout, you have packages. Pane layout is nothing but the separate windows where you can see and select and optimize. So, for example, onto my right top screen, you'll find that there is import data set clear, and essentially the plots appear over here. Um, you so over here you can see that the plots option is available here. However, you can sort of change them by toggling between the selections which appear on this particular screen on the pane layout. We have packages, and obviously this points to the CRAN mirror. So CRAN mirror is a repository where you have the R packages installed. Now, you must be you must know that R is a high level language, and especially the fact that it's completely a functional high level language. So all of the packages that are available are have to be most of them where you need those particular packages. So those are inbuilt functions within the packages, and you use those packages to manipulate or perform a particular step. So just like you have a SAS procedure or a SAS proc statement, similarly you have these packages within R which you use in order to perform a particular step. Um, we also have Sweeve option. Sweeve option is nothing but compiling the compiling your codes and your outputs into a PDF or into one particular project, and you have Git where you can integrate the Git website with R, and you can transfer codes, and you can download codes, etc. And so this was a general overview about the R studio. However, I would just like to point you just bring to your attention a few more things. So this is this particular window is a script open, and I will be you'll be typing in your commands over here. You can also type in the commands over here as well, but the point being that once you type in the entire set of commands and you press a control enter, then those commands are executed one by one. However, in the console you have you have to enter a particular command, a particular programming statement, press enter, execute it, and then and then you have to type in the other other statement or other command. So here you can see that the script, the R script, gives you much flexibility, in terms of typing in a. So, for example, you can see that this script is already typed in, and if I just select all the statements, and if I click on run, so these statements would be run, would be executed. Now, I'll just explain it, to you that what we are seeing here. So you have the, view option where you have certain options and the shortcuts available to us. We have plots, but the most important, section, or the most important menu that we would be using most often is the tools. Menu where we may have to install packages. We may also have to use check for package updates to see if we have any updates to the packages to our software, and we also have to understand that time and again we have to ensure that our RStudio is updated and is free of errors or free of any bugs. So most often we will click on check for updates in order to check whether there are any updates available to RStudio. So let me just quickly show you one more thing. That for example, I want to check what packages I have at our disposal. So for example, you can either download a particular package from the internet and save it somewhere, and you can select this, and then you click on browse, and it will point you to the particular location where you have to select the particular location where the file is, the zip file is installed. So those packages are in zip files. You have to select that zip file and open it. It executes and it puts into the library. However, we also have an option to select the repository. Now, the repository is the main placeholder of all the packages that exists within R. And so, for example, if I want to select a particular package called ISWR, so this is nothing but a particular package which comes along with the book Introductory Statistics with R. So if I select it and if I click on install, in case if if it hasn't been installed earlier, it will just install it, and in case if it was already installed, it will overwrite the existing package. Now, as you can see that over here you have the packages menu where you'll find that all the packages that have been installed so far, or the ones which exist within R, have been stored here. Now, depending on the the kind of functions that that one would like to use, we have to select a particular package. So, for example, for graphics, we may, and which I will definitely, cover in a later point of time. Most of the time, we would include the ggplot2 package, which gives us flexibility in terms of implementing graphics within RStudio. We also have so the one which we installed, ISWR. You can see it over here. Introductory statistics with R. What exactly we have in ISWR, we can just quickly open it, and you can see that we can just try to maximize it, and you can see that under help pages we have these data sets available to us under the package ISWR. And we also have a description file. You can see that when this particular package was made, it was who's the author, etc., etc., and what are the dependencies that this particular package would use. So a dependency would be a particular another package that has to be there in the environment, in the R environment, where the functions would point when you would execute a particular set of programming statements. And we have the files option, and from where you can just browse through the files on your local drive. And also the fact that all programs, all scripts have the extension .r. So if I were to save a particular program or a particular script, I have to save it as the file name .r as an extension. So this was an introduction on RStudio as well as R. And in my next topic, we will start with the initial programming and the basics of R. And in this particular course series, we will try to cover the basics, the basics of RStudio, the R software, the R environment. We would also touch on a few topics like probability and distributions, descriptive statistics and graphics. We'll also cover regression and correlation, ANOVA, and certain tests for ANOVA. We'll do cross tabulation of data and try to we'll try to learn on advanced data handling using R. We just can't ignore regression methods, because those are the ones which are majorly used in our applications and other statistical software. So we'll also cover multiple linear regression, the models, the linear models, logistic regression. We will touch on survival analysis. Not that much, but we'll just quickly go through that, how to develop a model based on survival or hazard propensity. We'll also cover certain data mining aspects of R. We'll cover the lasso, the ridge regression, the non-linear linear fitting. We'll also touch on the clustering, segmentation, and so we will be in a nutshell, we'll try to cover the data mining aspects other than the statistical programming bit in R. So that's it for now, and I hope that you got to know what RStudio and what R is all about. And in my next lecture, we are going to get started with the basics of R. So till then, goodbye.